So, somebody earlier says, why is Cohh saying all this when he's sponsored? Because I will always say everything on my mind about games, regardless if they pay me or not. So yeah. Hold on. Venator, can you link me where it says that, please? Can you link me the exact part? That sounds fantastic, and that sounds like a huge change. So I would love to hear that. Anyway, by the way, this is Once Human. This is a free-to-play game you can play right now. If you would like more information, one of my mods is about to pin the command to the top of the link. There's also a Once Human command, which you can find a link in too. So if you are interested in checking this out, definitely would appreciate that. Okay. Irvin says, once a season concludes, you can embrace a new challenge by joining a different scenario or taking on your current one with renewed vigor. After each season, you can sign up for the next scenario. Okay. Once a scenario begins, will I lose my previous progress? We are aware that many players are concerned that their in-game progress will be reset in 6 weeks, but we are trying to reassure you this will not happen. We value the time and effort you put into this game, so the items and gear you have obtained from the seasonal scenario will be retained in various ways. Okay. They need to stop saying stuff like that because it breeds confusion. They just said, we're aware that many players are concerned that their in-game progress will be reset in 6 weeks, but we're here to reassure you that will not happen. It absolutely will happen. They absolutely will lose huge parts of their character. All of the map they did and all the completion will be gone. Like, how can they say stuff like that? That make like, ah! Because, and then they're like, oh, there's miscommunication out there. That's the miscommunication. Like, oh my God, dude. Yes, some things get carried over, but most do not. Like they are that's so confusing. Oh my Lord. They're making our jobs so difficult because we don't even know what's right and wrong to communicate. I don't know what like the answers are in a lot of cases. So yeah, it sounds like everything is going exactly as it is. Nothing has changed. So anyway. Oh no, I think the Three Kingdoms. I think
maybe they don't even know.
I think that's probably the situation. Because here's the thing. The Once Human devs have shown us, confirmed for sure, that they listen to the community and they change things based on feedback. So I'm hoping, I'm sure that the devs have a fire lit under them right now, because a huge amount of the player base is rioting over their game design decisions. So I would hope and I'm sure they're talking about this stuff. Absolutely. We know that they've been listening to people. So yeah, man. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they're reworking stuff. I hope they are. Am I sick? I am. I'm still a little sick, unfortunately. Okay, Thief2K says, from the FAQ before launch, I don't care. If it's old, I don't care. In fact, if it's old, I don't want to hear about it. Because again, they're changing things all the time. So you know, only late stuff. Red, that's correct, yes. Okay. What is going on here? One sec, chat. Okay, there we go. We're good. Yeah, the funny thing to kind of think about is I think the devs were like going for one genre of game and they inadvertently made an amazing version of a different genre. And now they're kind of figuring out how to deal with that. Like, I don't know if their plan ever was to do it like this, but they just did, and they kept changing the game based on player feedback. And now we have this really cool game. It's actually a lot of fun, but I don't think it's like what they planned. so I think they're trying to like figure out what to do about this. Which you know, it's one of the reasons I'm like, I'm here for it. Like, let's see what you're gonna do. You know, let's see if we're gonna get this figured out. It's quite an interesting situation. So it's going to be very interesting. Okay. I can't wait to see what happens myself. On a positive note, the blueprint section for bases is awesome now compared to beta. It saves the full house blueprint and shows a miniature model of it so you can pan around in the UI. Oh, that's awesome. Julie, your house is amazing. I think I'm going to have to buy the glass thing because of you. Yeah. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Interesting. Cool. The glassing is so cool. Yeah. Does Julia stream? I don't think Julia streams right now. I think Julia has in the past a little bit. But... Yeah, Julia, are you streaming these days? I don't think you are. But if you are, feel free to promote. Is this like H1Z1? This is kind of, in many ways, what I feel like H1Z1 wanted to be. It's much more of a game than H1Z1 ever was, but like the whole like third person looter, world crawl, base builder, like I feel like this game in a lot of ways does what H1Z1 wanted to do and never really did. It never got to the point where it had the tech to do it, really. But no, I mean it feels similar in terms of that kind of like slow dystopian world crawl kind of feel. Yeah, absolutely. It does in all the good ways. Hey, XS Otter, good morning, dude. How are you?
Heck yeah, chat. Good morning.
Appreciate your 3 months, dude. Okay. What do you think about the mimetic skills being time-gated? I can't progress further for 3 more days until the next phase of the season. So, I think that's more of just they want to make sure that like everyone kind of progresses at the same rate. I don't really know too much about that because I haven't gotten to it yet. But yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with anything except just making sure that there's not any, you know, people running around in the very end game stuff on the 3rd day. At least I think. I'm gonna be exploring that a little myself as we get to it. We're going to be, in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I did say during the sponsored portion today we were going to do main story. So let's super quick see if we can finish up this area. And then we'll go do more main story in the next tier and everything. Does anyone know where the Mystic Crate is here by any chance, chat? I am not really finding it. This place is creepy. Nice. Ask the kitty. I know. One sec. Doop, doop, doop. Hey, Lula, how are you today? Good to see you. Oh, it's in the church. Thank you so much, chat. Should I see? When in doubt, just seek God, I tell you. Works every time. All right, let's go over here. I think that's it right over there. Oh, maybe at the top you can kind of see the glow a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I think that's the glow of the chest. Chat was trying to tell you? Yeah. What's the catch with this free-to-play survival game? Right now, there isn't really one. Yeah. I mean, right now, the game is pretty awesome. There's not really any catch. There's no like egregious pay to win of any kind. It's fun to play. I mean, it's had some issues, no question. But the game itself is definitely worth a try. Yep. Absolutely. If you're a looter shooter fan, if you like Rust-style building stuff, definitely worth a look. Boom. Andy! Andy! Oh no. A corpse. Is this Andy from the photo? Please look after Andy for me. He's in the early stages of corrosion and his condition is unstable. There are too many deviants out there, so be extra careful. The church should be safe now. On my way, I heard from a passing mayfly there's a rift entity in the monolith to the northwest. Treasure infinite? Interesting. Huh. Okay, we'll take it. Whoa. Hold up. Did I just get like a brand new knife thing? Like the whole thing? Whoa. Cool. Okay. Well, we'll make that later. Hell yeah, dude. Fantastic. Melee sword. Ow. That was a fast projectile. Damn. All right, now we need to get just 2 quick things to finish this up. We need 2 gearboxes or 2 weapon crates. Yeah, Spectre Orphan. Yep. I honestly think like there's a super potentially easy solution here. Oh wait, Digital says you should read the rest of the post on the topic. Let me check that right now. Hold on. In fact, let's go ahead and just read this all super quick out so I know exactly what we're talking about here. And that way, hopefully, I can never talk about it again. All right, one sec. All right, here we go. Seasons Explained. This was posted this morning at 7:45. What are seasons? In Once Human, each server has a gameplay theme, what we call seasons. We have a range of seasonal objectives. As you navigate these scenarios, you have thrilling choices to collaborate or compete with another. Once a season concludes, you can embrace a new challenge by joining a different scenario or taking on your current one with renewed vigor. After each season, you can sign up for the next scenario. Additionally, to be on the lookout for 2 new scenarios launching this year. A PvE scenario with new survival elements, and a PvP scenario centered around faction, confrontations, and agency. Once a new scenario begins, will I lose my progress? That will not happen. Again, that's not true. The following in-game content will be retained no matter how much the season has changed. We know all this. We know all this. We know all this. Okay. In each new season, your character begins at level 1 and all exploration progress on the world map is reset. Additionally, the new scenario will present a different map for exploration and rewards. Okay. So again, here is what I would strongly recommend. See this line here? There might be also some permanent scenarios for players to enjoy. Yeah. They need to find a way to make any scenarios like the one we're on now, which involves a large map to explore. This needs to be the permanent scenario. If there is a large amount of content that a solo player can do at their own rate, that is the definition of what should be a permanent scenario. This scenario should be permanent. And they could fix a lot of what they're doing by just announcing that and being like, hey, this whole thing we released, all of this, yeah, we've made this scenario permanent. Take your time. It'll always be there. And in 6 weeks, we will introduce a new scenario in addition to the permanent one here. And if you want to, you can play that one with all the players that are going to do that. And then if you want to stay back here and do this at your own pace, you can still do that. That's fine. This new thing will be here for whenever you want to do that. So it's like, yes, that will split the player base a little bit, but let's be real. The people that are still playing the old map probably wanted to do that more anyway. So it's like, you know, like I feel like there's a big middle ground here they can explore. So, yeah. But anyway, just to be clear, after reading over everything Digital DAC, nothing in there is new information. Everything that I've talked about this morning is fully understanding everything that was in that post. Yep. I also, yeah, as Julia just mentioned, this is a really, really good point.
You are not far from the Eternal Land tutorial that will show other things you can discuss too.
And keep in mind, I've never actually been to Eternal Land. I didn't get to that in beta. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Kind of like Helldivers does with their content? Yeah, kind of. Yep. Always have a persistent base and add on to that. So players never feel like they're losing out on anything. There are some games when constantly refreshing and erasing it is a great idea. But the problem is I think this game has evolved into a game where that doesn't make a lot of sense. So if they were to try to jam that in here heavy-handedly, it could have catastrophic ramifications to the game. The dislike of the past has made us reluctant to face each other again. Oh. Well, that's kind of sad. Okay. Books were stolen from the Brooklyn Church, and the Stardust seems to be causing some strange new phenomenon. Yeah, actually, you know what? No. Executive decision. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. It's main story time. It's main story time. Okay. Tasks. Following the Stardust. Track. Let's go. Said I was going to do it. We're going to do it. Where is my base? And why can't I warp to it? Is it better to go on a lower mid-pop server? Keep in mind that there are absolutely... Dude, why don't I have any GPSs today? Keep in mind that there are... on prime time, the server does have... Or this game does have queues. So if you want to play it super safe, I would try to find a low pop... The lowest pop area at your prime time. Bro, what is going on? Like... Oh, fuel depleted. Well, that would make sense. Where do I have fuel? Worst time for fuel to be out. Okay. Refuel. Do I have fuel? I do have some fuel. Here we go. Great. Oh, and there's my GPS. Sort of. It's on my mini-map. Why is it not here? How weird, dude. I normally have this beautiful, nice little mini-map showing, or little GPS line, which I guess is on my mini-map up top, but we're just going for it. We're doing it. Oh, you need to relog? Try that real quick here in a sec. But it's okay. You know, honestly, as long as it's on the minimap, I think I'm okay. Although, wait. The roads aren't lining up. Okay, I'm relogging. Hold on. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh, Unstuck works too. Okay. Great. Can you build a base with your friends in this game? You absolutely can. Wow, oh, dude, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
Wow, man, I love you in Game of Thrones. I didn't know you had a stream.
Yeah. I've been streaming for a while now. Okay, so that did not seem to fix my issue. This is weird, dude. The only thing I'm a little worried about is I joined a hive with Julia, and I'm hoping that didn't mess my map up somehow. My bike is hurt? Yeah, it is. Hey, Julia, tell me something. Do you have a working GPS on your map right now? Oh, you have to restart the game completely? All right, let me try that here in a second. Yeah, this is going to be a long ride, so I would like to I would like to have this GPS working if we can. Because we're going to be zooming. I'm on a focus main story for like the next 3+ hours. So that being said, we definitely need to get this working early. Julia broke Cohh's game. Julia. Oh, I'm on the Eternal Land. Oh, tell me something, Julia. Is that picture from your house from Eternal Land, or is that normal? By Bipst, if I really hope the devs are thinking about that, dude. Oh, I can't. If again, going back to like small messages that they need to hear, like
I keep thinking of the casual players that don't even pay attention at the news or all the details of the systems and are not even aware that their stuff will get wiped in 6 weeks.
Yep, and imagine what's going to happen if they go through with that plan and hundreds of thousands of free-to-play players log in at the end of 6 weeks and their world and character is just gone. That would be a nuclear level review bomb. that would be one of the, like, it doesn't matter at that point. There's my GPS, it's working. Yeah, that would be catastrophic is what that would be. That would be catastrophic. No matter how much they prepare their community, no one will be okay with them removing that much content that quickly. Yep. It's going to be wild if it goes through. It will be wild. Yep. There would be carnage. There would. Look at this little guy go. See, mods, this is how I want you to work. See this? I want you to take a GIF of this guy. I want you to put him on a sticky note and put him on the bottom of your monitor. That's what I want to see from you mods. I want Digby level commitment. Yep. I think that's fair. Yeah. Tough but fair, chat. Tough but fair. Good morning, Dimitri. Little co-ear situation. Mm-hmm. Some nice houses out here, man. Look at this guy having fun on his motorcycle. Whee! Do, 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 do. I love this area. It's so pretty. Except that one creature above our head right there. Kind of ruined it for me. I like their little momentary headbang there. Which vehicle is the fastest? I think the sports car, but it's pretty later. Can I go through this? Nope. Very sturdy fence. Ow. Casually getting shot by a zombie. Let's go this way. Muffin, how am I enjoying the game? A lot. Yep, very much enjoying it. Azure wins territory. Oh, look at this guy. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Come here, big guy. Come here. Come here. Okay. You're a good boy. Yeah, you are. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I just had to stop and pet that guy's cat. All right. Onward. Captain Chaos.
Interested to have your view on the campsite upgrade. I believe it's P2W and puts people at an uneven advantage due to being able to deconstruct in the field and reduce weight as you go.
All right, pal.
Instead
Hold
of having
it right
to go
there
home each time.
and identify yourself.
Thoughts?
Yes. That feature is one of the handful, I'd say 3, that is arguably pay to win. You're absolutely right. That is like the definition of that. Yep. Thankfully, that, the Eternal Land timer, and the Eternal Land resource reduction, and those you could argue are not pay to win because Eternal Land is completely cosmetic and independent from the main gameplay loop, are the only things in this game that are anywhere close to that definition. So, does this game have pay to win features? Yes. Are they some of the most pay for convenience we've seen in a game of this type? Yes. So that's kind of the situation with that. But yes, you're absolutely right. And yes, that is the definition of a pay to win feature. So yes, that is in the game, but it's incredibly minor. That's the truth of it.
Cohh, to answer your question, my house is in the game world. You can port there for free anytime now that we are in a hive.
Awesome. Well, I'll check that out in just a second. Heck yeah. Thank you, man. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. You've got one of those weird backpacks. Cradle, right? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna check with the mayor.
I'm right here. Let the Mayfly in.
Understood, ma'am.
Maxie Rodriguez. I'm the mayor here. Haven't seen a Mayfly in a while. It's good you're here, though. I have a pretty unique problem that needs solving.
Something strange happened recently?
Strange is putting it lightly. It's been about half a year now. Pregnant animals here, even pregnant people, all get infected by stardust and turn into these trees. You can go ahead and see for yourself. There's some strange shit, all right. Here, this is what I mean. Agnes Joy used to be the best weaver in town. Now she's like that. The only one in Myers Market. Thank God.
Oh, this is new. And the guy standing next to her?
Nick's been there since Agnes transformed. Won't budge an inch. I'm worried we're gonna lose him too. One way or another.
Whoa. Yeah, this was not in beta. Hard to believe this tree used to be human, or at least I didn't get to it in beta.
Yeah. Agnes is perfectly healthy for a tree. Plenty of green leaves. She's just not a person anymore. I figured there is a transcendent behind all this. If you still think you can handle it, we'll reward you well. There's an abandoned hideout by the river that might be connected to the problem. I'd start there first.
What was that tree? It was once human. Okay. What is that place?
Sometimes junk or animal carcasses wash up there. Sort of attracts beasts and desperate people looking for food. You might find something useful there.
Desperate people?
There was a woman, Brianna, who was kicked out of the settlement not too long ago. She fled there. When I went to check up on her, I saw that she'd changed. I think she may have been the first to be infected. So it's worth looking into what happened.
I gotta say, like, one other small thing they may want to consider is there's really no need at all to see the player character do animations for lines he's not saying or voicing with his mouth. Like, maybe when we click these buttons, it just goes right back to the person and it says their piece. Like this part right here.
Good.
No, just
warn you, though.
take that
it's
out.
Not the safest place out there.
Like there's this weird thing where you click a line and then all of a sudden your character goes, and then it like goes to the other person and it's just like, just take it out. It's cool. We don't, you know what? No voice protagonist. Don't need animations. Just take the whole thing out. We're good. We're good. Just remove the whole player animation. Honestly, we don't need a voice protagonist. It's fine. You got other stuff to focus on. Focus on that. We're good. Yep, we're good. We good. Hey!
It is my birthday, Cohh.
Happy birthday, dude. Thanks for tuning in on your birthday. How do you glide with V? Just jump off something with space and then jump again. And hold. The second time you hit spacebar, you need to hold spacebar. Also, it doesn't work on a small incline. So like it will not work if you try to do it like here. Like I'm spamming my spacebar, nothing happens. It needs to be off of like a certain distance, and then it works. Oh, chat's saying you don't have to hold, really? Oh yeah, there you go. You don't even have to hold. Look at that. Yep. So you don't even. I've always held, which is funny, but apparently you don't have to hold. So even there you go. So you just go tap tap. The more you know. Love it. The Holy Puppy says, happy birthday, Cohh. Not my birthday. It's Steefy555's birthday. You should say that to him. Hi, Mushroom Lady.